Good afternoon, guys. Thanks for joining me. Diggin, Damon here. It is my favorite day of the week. It is the day of the week I take my little black pouch to my various sources, bank tellers, cash businesses, coin-based businesses, and hand it over to them, and they put all of the money that they've been collecting for me over the last week in there. I pay face value for it all, and then I bring it back here, and I open it up for you and me, and we see what I got. So today I think it's going to be pretty exciting. I spent about $1,500 in face value, so definitely got some good stuff. Also got some coins in there that I heard, so I'm super excited. Let's go ahead and open up and get started. Alright, see what we got. Oh, I see some hundreds in there and some coins. Alright, oops, we got one jumping out. All right, get back in there. We'll get to you later. All right, I try not to give anything away. I try not to see. All right, so let's go ahead and let's zoom in. Find the right button here, guys. There we go. All right, so let's start it off with a 1981 $100 bill, non-star. Don't necessarily see anything with the serial number. It was almost 055440, so almost a radar, but not there yet. Don't see any errors on the front. Don't see any errors on the back. So this is, again, it's a 1981, circulated, decent condition. It is too old for my collection. I keep 1960s and earlier. However, I do know a lot of people that are just starting collecting money. And, I may be able to find someone to be really interested in this $100 bill. Or maybe I can find someone that was born or has a spouse or something that was born in 1981. So we'll see if we can find a home for it. I do everything I can not to give it back to a bank or to spend it, just because in the end it's just going to go back to the reserve and get shredded. And I hate to do that. So we'll do what we can to save that one. Here's a 1988, really pretty good condition for its age. It's a non-star. Serial numbers do match. Don't see anything special with it. Don't see any errors, bleed-throughs, any problems with that. A little bit of a miscut in there, but it's pretty minor. So we'll see if we can find a home for it. Maybe someone's born in 1988. Here's another 1988. Dev has a center crease, so it's not quite as good as the other one. Non-star. Serial numbers do match. When I say serial numbers, really what I do is I look at the last number. That's usually the one that it doesn't increment on the machinery that it works. So I just do a quick look on the last number. Don't see any errors that really jump out at me. Nope. All right, well, we'll see if we can find you a home, bud. Oh, wow, another one. 1988, non-star. I saw the 1974, but 14 and 12, it just don't work for a date. Serial numbers do match. Do not see any errors or any issues with it. So, well, bummer. That's a decent bill. I mean, it's definitely got some age on it, but it's nice. So we'll go ahead and I'm just looking at something real quick here. Little bit of a bleed right there compared to the other bills. I'll show you what I'm looking at here. Right there. If you look at that, it's a little bit bleedy, this line right here. That's a pretty minor error, if it's even an error. That just may be some various differences in the notes. So, and of course down here is kind of the same. You know what I'll do? I'll make note of this. This is the 1974. I'll just call it. I'll talk to my buddy that knows a lot about errors. That may not be an error, but you know what? Let's put that over here as an unknown, just to be sure. Oh, I saw an old 50 underneath. All right, I'm going to stay focused. All right, so here's a second 1981 $100 bill, non-star. Don't see anything with the serial numbers, but they do match. Don't see any errors. All right. So I don't see anything big with that one. So let's go ahead and put that in the try to find a home one. Well, obviously, one of our banks got a visit from our 1950 madam. I've gotten a ton of these. I'm probably up to 3,000 now that I've gotten from this wonderful woman. They're all the 1950D, and they're all $50 bills. From what I've heard from the teller, is she's basically cashing in her husband's old collection to pay the bills, which is pretty sad. I hate to hear that, but I am at least glad that I can collect it after she turns it in, so it doesn't go to the shredder. And this is a 1950, beautiful shape. Oh yeah, really nice shape. Almost all of hers were, or I guess his, now they're hers. So what I will do is this will definitely go in my collection because it is a 1950. So here's a 1950B, again probably from the same wonderful woman. Non-star. Don't see anything big with the serial number, but that's okay. A little bit rougher shape than the other one. And there's another one behind it. We'll get to that. Don't see any errors. There's a little mark there. I don't think that's an error. So beautiful. Just the pictures are so nice looking. Ink's so vivid. All right, so we're going to put that, and here's another one. Oh, no more. All right, so we got three. 1950D, $50 bill, non-star. Not sure if I've gotten any stars from her. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oof. So I was thinking it might be a nice 1 through 8, excuse me. But there's 2 3s and 2 1s, so unfortunately not. The serial numbers do match as usual. No errors on it. But a beautiful bill, so we'll put that in a protective sleeve and keep that for a long time. Okay, so moving on, we've got a 1988 $100 bill, non-star, serial numbers match, 7838. I don't see anything special about it. A little bit of red mark on there, but yep, don't see much. All right, so again, we will try to find, I think this is my fourth 1988, we will try to find a home for it. See, I was looking at this, and I was hoping maybe it was an older series, just because of the condition, but it's not. It's a 1985, and it's just really, really well worn. I mean, it's almost ripping in half because the center's been creased. It's a non-star, 98131. No, kind of a cool little pattern there. I might offer that up to my serial number buddy. I don't think that's anything big. Now, if that was 9 was a 1, 181314, that would be cool. That would definitely be a keeper, but unfortunately it's not. But I always throw it out there and ask him if he's interested in it, just to see again if I can find a home. I try to find a home for all these old bills because they're old and they're not being made anymore. So, all right. So again, 1985. Boy, there's a lot of hundreds in here. Non-star 734. Don't see anything with the serial number. Serial numbers do match. Seals look good. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's not get distracted. Don't see anything. Okay, buddy, I'll try to find you home. Sorry. Wow, that is a red note, 1928, and a star. Oh my goodness, that is gorgeous. That is wonderful. Oh, wow, it is definitely a rough shape, very, very circulated, or it's been stuck in someone's drawer for a long, long time. But a beautiful 1928 D, excuse me, it's a D series. Wonderful. So I will get that in a protective sleeve just as soon as I can. Oh, and a star. Oh, supple bonus, and it's got a buddy. Wow, 1928 D, $2. This one is a non-star. 2080. No, serial numbers do match. I just love it. Just love these old bills. They're so beautiful. Okay, so I don't want to make this video too long. All right, so that's 100% keeper. Beautiful. I'll put that in a protective sleeve. Oh, I hope I got some more. I think we're on our fifth 1988 $100 bill. Non-star. Serial numbers do match. So interesting. 1452, 1463. If that 63 would have been a 52, that would have been really cool. That would have been a keeper for serial numbers. But I don't think that's kind of unique enough. All right. We'll try to find you a home. We got a whole lot of hundreds. We got to find homes too. Let's see. We have 1981 non-star. Serial numbers do match. Don't see anything special about the serial number. You can see it was actually stamped. So this was probably the top of a strap. And yep. After looking at those 1928 ones, it's kind of pale in comparison. All right, so we'll try to find a home for that one. Man, lots of homes to look for. So this is kind of a late one. 1993 $20 bill. Non-star, matching serial number, definitely circulated, pretty rough. We'll try to find a home for it. If not, we're going to put that in the bubble gum fund for the kids. So we'll do what we can, bud. All right, there we go. And I see three more. Well, it's a little bit better. Here's a 1977 $100 bill. Nice shape, center crease, non-star. Serial numbers match. Just making sure there wasn't anything there. Lots of sixes, sevens. Don't see any errors. All right, we'll put you in the try to find home. At least it's a 7. Well, here's another. So there's two 77s right now. All right. Non-star. Don't see anything with the serial number. Don't see any errors. Nope. All right, we'll try to find you something, bud. And we'll finish it up with my most common, a 1990 $100 bill. Decent shape. Definitely center crease, non-star. 235 number. And don't see any errors, bleed throughs, anything like that. All right, so we will put that over there. We are going to put our keeper money right here. And let's see what we got for change. Oh, man, we got a bunch. Oh, we got some big ones. Let's see. Oh, man. Is that it all? All right, that's everything. All right, ready? All right, let's do the big ones first. Well, I can see right off the bat, these are, all right, let me zoom in here. All right, so I can see right off the bat, they're not going to be silver. I bet these are centennials. Yeah. So these are all centennials. Get the focus right here. Excuse me. All right. So these are not silver, but my kids love these because they call them pirate doubloons because they're so big and they're so heavy. So I will hang on to these for my kids. I'll put them in their treasure chest. So that's cool. All right, let's see what we got here. Oh, I got a whole bunch. All right, let's start with this. Oh, bummer. So this is a 1967 quarter. I can tell why they put it in the bag because it looks like it'd be a silver. With the discoloration and all. Unfortunately, this is not. If this was a $50, it would have been a 40%, but there were no 40% quarters. Anything 64 and earlier would be silver, 90%. Anything 65 and older are, just regular quarters. But hey, a really cool survivor, and I don't know, maybe I'll see if I can find someone that would just like a 60s quarter. So we'll put that there. Oh, okay, I do see some silver here, guys. So right there, we've got a 1954 Franklin $50. Oh man, really well worn, my goodness. But that is just gorgeous. All right, so that is 90% silver right there. Paid 50 cents for it. And I see another. Let's see what the date is. Ooh, 52, even better. Nice. Similar kind of condition, well worn. Oh man, I gotta wonder the history these have seen. But beautiful. Again, paid 50 cents for it. So those are fantastic. I'll put that there. All right, and I got a whole bunch of dimes. Let's check these out. I have a 1974 regular dime, non-silver. So that may have gotten mixed up, or maybe it's just one of the tellers saw an earlier dime, and that's okay. I'll happily take them because I know some other of these are. Yep, right there. So that is a 1964 dime. I think those are about $6.50, maybe up to $7 now in silver value, and I paid 10 cents for it. How awesome is that? All right, let's see what we got here. Ooh, this is looks like a 1959 dime. It's hard to see, it's right on the edge. That's definitely silver, 90%. Really good condition. You know, the torch has some really good details on it. So beautiful 59. Okay, I've got let's see, looks like 5 more. Let's see what I got here. Another 1964. Nice. Pretty good condition. A little more worn than the other one. I'm trying to get the light reflection on so you guys can see it. But again, you know, $6.50, $7. Here's a 59, definitely a 59. I can see it really clear. So again, 90% silver. I always try to find out where they got these from. This may have been from the coin business, and you know, he just gets a bucket of coins and basically can't. Oh my! That is a Mercury dime, guys. Whoa, 19. Oh, guys, I can't see it. It looks like 1935. Wow, I have not seen one of these in a long time. Oh man, that is so beautiful. I mean, that's going on 100 years old for that dime. Just fantastic. All right, let's see what else we got. All right, another dime, 1960. Looks like 62. These are pretty old, pretty dirty, excuse me. So again, nice silver dime, 90%, pretty good shape. So that'll definitely go in the collection. And we got one left. Oh man, and it's another Mercury. Oh, this one says 19. I want to say 1944. It looks like. Oh, look at that! Just fantastic. I'm so happy. Wow. So this has been an absolutely fantastic day. I mean, obviously I spent quite a bit, you know, upwards of $1,500, but to get, you know, geez, 1940s, maybe 1930s, I can't tell, but some good silver, some 50s, and then some 1950 50s, and then we've got a couple of $2 bills, including a beautiful star note right there. Wow. Yeah, that's why I do this, guys. For days like this, this is fantastic. I don't get a lot of these. This has definitely been a really good day. Hey guys, thanks for joining me. Really appreciate it. I hope you've enjoyed it. I've had a fantastic afternoon looking at these, and of course now I'm going to really look at them and do some research, and then I'll put them away in my collection. So again, thanks for joining me. Please like, please share, please comment. I'd love to hear everyone's comments. If you have a question, I'll answer every single one. If you just have a comment about my thumbs up and a heart. And do please subscribe if you're a first-time viewer. Subscribing really gets me motivated and lets me know that you're interested in my videos. And of course, you'll receive notifications when I post new ones, which is every week. I do this every single week. I collect this money, and I don't always get some awesome stuff like this, but I usually get some pretty cool stuff. So, having said that, you guys have a fantastic afternoon and take care. Bye.